make it seem like you're the agitated one. And yeah, I get agitated. The other day I went into, because like with food pantries and things like that in the government, there's people in my family that have food stamps, so it's not a problem. But I went into Walmart because I saw the format of Walmart, and it was like literally so organized, and I didn't grab a cart because I'm like, I only have to get a couple items. So I was so just frustrated because I literally have been trying to like focus on other areas in my life after narcissistic abuse. And so I dumped all of the little plastic travel things out into a thing, because I'm like, if you don't have every store organized like this, why would you think that I care about which stores? Because the narcissistic person was okay with me, not having everything that I needed at the correct times. So I had been living a very fragmented life anyhow. So I'm healing, getting myself back together. But I know that for a fact, those relationships that I once had are not anything to include into my life post-healing, because I'm doing so much better without them. I'm starting to see the areas that were never going to get improved, and it's hard because they try to retaliate. Their families try to retaliate, but it's just like, I'm my own person. I have my own personality. However, the way that they were doing things, it's just not who I'm bred to be. So like, how can you get upset when I say I can't supply your desires and pleasures anymore because I wasn't able to get what I needed on time? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But yeah, they'll keep you up all the time for what they need to do. But the first time you say, oh, I need to take care of myself, or oh, there's a better way, or oh, instead of rushing to go to your 1 hour event today, I'm going to take a nice, hot, long bath, since I hadn't been able to do that for myself without a time schedule. They have issues, so it's nothing to really keep fighting in your life, especially with their demand for needing a lot of power and narcissistic supply. But, and then another thing is, like, I wasn't, like, with police officers, I'm not in a fight for what you all are fighting for. I'm saying that if I had worked in law enforcement, I wouldn't have encountered a lot of issues that now, as law enforcement, you impose a lot of trauma to others, because you're not supposed to tell a lot of these investigative things anyhow. So it's just an insult of integrity, mainly. And this ring looks similar to my mom's. All I have to do is engrave the insides of it. But it's just really the values of people today, and then normalizing certain things, and then trying to normalize it through your family. A lot of things that I'm healing from, they're not healing from because they didn't have to experience it. And the parameters around not knowing that, an individual's like fed up. It's really sad. So I'm taking time out of my day, picking up from the airport, then back to the disrespect, tomorrow, and then healing from it and going on with my life. But even if you've had someone's best interest, or you've had their back, the best thing to do instead of getting vengeful is just to continue to work on yourself, love yourself, nurture yourself, and get okay with not having those same relationships or that following or any people because you have to do what's best for yourself and your safety, especially your health. Like, I was on my computer and there's another formula for another supplement. I'm looking to declutter my life, not have a stash of junk everywhere that I go, or a stash wanting, my attention. It's done. I'm so glad I got to learn. I'm healing. I've broken up with people that are even, genetically in my family. It's just friends, work, family. You have to know that relationships are transitional and not all of them are meant to last forever. And so it's very easy for me to determine that I have been done with a lot of relationships, and it's nothing to make sense to others. So I would say that is what I've truly learned about these narcissistic relationships. So it looks good from the outside. However, you won't ever be able to determine or add up where someone's at, especially within their healing journey. I'm going to try to back up on this thing because I don't want to pay for a parking garage. Not even that I have to drive through. So it's so much more than a curriculum to, how to save money, how to transform your life, how to overcome things that people have not even confronted within themselves. So I'm done with it, and I'm taking this time for myself and working on my own brand, and that pisses narcissists off too, because they're like, how dare you have an idea outside of mine, whereas that's what I do. That's what I do. So Dharma is definitely only for me to heal from my perspective, because the curriculum and solutions offered from others was not what I needed. And I was going to always end up being miserable in those relationships. So that's all. And I hope you all have a great Sunday evening, but that's what I'm doing. Ciao.